Hello, welcome to Spy Money. It has been a while since I've been on YouTube. I have taken a month off of YouTube, and I've just been spending time with the Ninja Suite group and also with the trading and so forth, and just took a little break from the YouTube. I had a lot of people send me some messages wanting to make sure I was okay, I wasn't sick or whatever. No, just took a little break. The videos, takes a lot of time to make these and get everything done, and so I've just been spending more time with the Ninja Suite group. And what I want to show you all today is we have a strategy that we use, and it works very well. And it's our main strategy that we use. We have bots that work with it as well if you want to use that. Our group, mainly, we use the manual trading. And what I do is I teach how to do that. If you can learn how to manual trade, you'll do a lot better than if you run any bot. Bots will not always get you in the trade. Well, they'll get you in the trade at the signal, but it won't be the best time to trade. So sometimes bots will cost you some money and so forth. And there's no bot out there that's perfect. I don't care what company it is. There is no perfect bot. All bots will lose money sometimes and make money. And the end result is to try to make as much as you can. But I'm going to show you what I did Friday. I was done by 7 o'clock in the morning, so 700 Eastern time. What I did was I caught this little short through here, and with our indicators, we can know how to get in. And everybody always says, well, you can always look back and say, I would have got in here and this and that. Well, that's true, but on this one right here, this is exactly our trading method that we use. And we use the profit finder, which is these red bars. We use the profit finders, and then we use the sweet scalper. And in the last, probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I made my own bars, the Spy Money bars. These bars have just changed our trading. It has helped everybody in the group. We do not use a standard bar that you will find in your NinjaTrader or that you can buy anywhere. These are specially made for me. It's something I did. It works real well. It shows your chop, and it will show your entries a lot better. So it's actually just a lot better to get in and out of the trade. So on this one, we use the profit finder and the sweet scalper. And just to give you an idea, this one right here, we would not get in. We wouldn't get in until right here. So there's $135 you could have made. You could have got in here. We don't trade this one. This one right here we would trade. And we would trade this one here. And we would trade this one here. And these are the trades that I took, and I was done by 7 o'clock. Matter of fact, when this went up, our next trade would be here. And this one, our first trade would actually be right here. And this one, we would actually have a loser right here. So this one would be a loser. So you are going to have some losers. And this one right here is a winner. So just on this right here, this drop that we had, out of all of these, we only had one loser, and that was this one. And actually, this one up here, I missed one. This would actually be our first entry. We take first and second entries typically. Sometimes we'll take our third and fourth entries, but when we do that, we run tighter stops. And I trained how to use these indicators. These aren't indicators you find anywhere. These are Spy Money products. It's something that I developed that works really well. I teach how to use them, but just on here, these are all max profits. Of course, you wouldn't have made the max profit on here, but what we look for is when we're trading the 20 or the 15 Spy Money bars, we're looking for $150 per contract per trade. That's what we're looking for. So this one we would have made it. This one almost made it, but if you would have stayed in with the pullback, you still would have not been stopped out and made money. The way we trade is you would have actually been stopped out here, the way I teach you how to follow with a stop. So this one right here would have not got the full profit. This one right here would have been a loser. We'll call that as a loser, if not a break even. So you had two losers in the whole. All of these trades, we've got 3, 6, 9, 11, and we've got two losers. These are, $630 max on this one. You wouldn't have got that, but that's the max that you could have gotten. But if you just hit $150 on every one, so there's one, this one right here would have actually pulled back and actually taken this one. So these two here would have actually been together. So there's $300. Here's $450, $600, $750. What was that? $859, and then this one would have been a loser, so you lost $150, so you're back to $750. Here's another $150, so you're back to $900, and then you've got this one, which would be $1,050. So out of all of these, counting the loser, you would have been, $1,050 if you only took the $150 per contract. And that's how we trade. How does this work? Like on, a lot of people want to trade the U.S. Open. There's a lot of trades in here. On this one right here, we would actually be looking to take this entry right here. This will be our entry. And that's a little bit before the open, just a couple minutes, but you would have taken that. This one right here would have been a loss, but you would have got it right back right here. And then you would have made money right here and right here. This one would have been right there and right here. So this is going to, in the first 5 minutes, if you only took $150 per trade, there would be +1, -1, or actually 0, +1, +2, +3, +4, +5. So there's $750 right there per contract if you only did that. We have a bot that will actually trade this for you. So you can turn the bot on and it will enter the trades as we talked about. Now, I didn't count this one because it's it's 9 o'clock, but that would have been a trade. Right here would have been a trade. Here would have been a trade. There would have been one. There's one. And this would have been a loser right here. This would have been a winner. This one right here, probably a break even, maybe a loser, maybe a winner. It might have stayed in together. So, there's a lot of things that you can do with this strategy. It works very well. We have the videos as soon as you sign up for the lease. It will show you how to do this. So you can lease today, learn the strategy today, and be trading tomorrow. Of course, it's a weekend, so I guess you have to trade Sunday night or wait till Monday. This works in all sessions. It doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and go back to the opening session and just show you what it will do. So let me add some more time here in order to get that. When we're trading, we only look at usually 1 day of data. The less data that you put on your chart, the better you'll be. Did I do that right? Let's see here. 10, 9, 8, right there. So this would be the opening session. So if you were trading the open, this one right here, yes, you would have got this one right here. So you would have had this trade, and you would have had the trade right here, and you would have had a trade here, and you would have had a trade here, and this one you would have had, and you would have had the trade right here. So this is going up until the Hong Kong session. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that one's be 5. This would have actually played out. You wouldn't have stopped out. You would have just made less money right here. So this one would have been about $100. But so you would have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's $750 plus about $100 here. So you would have had $850 on the opening session. It works on all sessions. It doesn't matter what you're doing. These trades right here, it would have kept you out of the way we trade it. Actually, you would have had one trade right there. Now that I look at it, you would have had one trade right here, and you wouldn't have got your max. You probably would have broke even on this one. So that is one that you would have missed out on. So in this chop, I teach you how to look at it and make sure that should you be getting in or not. We only use a few indicators. We use the Profit Finder, we use the Sweet Scalper, we use the VWAP, and we also use the IB, which shows the initial balance, and then we also use the balance indicator, which shows the levels. When you have all these together, it'll help you know where to trade to. So when you have these levels, it'll help you with it. Really, what you need on this one is you need the Sweet Scalper, and you need the Profit Finder, just to keep you in the trades the way you should be going. And it's best to have the The balance, I think the balance should be on every single chart. This is and all these indicators come with the Ninja Suite. We do, like I said, we have a bot that will make it trade exactly the way I'm telling you, but you still need to kind of watch it and just to make sure that what's going to happen. The Sweet Scalper bot is our #1 bot. It does a great job, and we're adding another feature to make it trade only one trade, which would actually caught this trade here, and then that's the only one that would have caught on this. And this one here, it would have caught this trade here. And if you go back in, it would have got this trade, and that would have been, and so it would have got that trade, and then it would have got this trade. So what we're looking for is something that's more consistent, that you can just kind of turn on and almost leave on unattended, which I would never recommend anybody running a bot unattended. There's some companies out there that tell you to turn it on and go to bed and just let the bot do its thing. NinjaTrader has its quirks. NinjaTrader doesn't always work right. There was someone that called me the other day that's with another company, and they're coming to our company, and he lost $12,000 of real money. He was in bed asleep. He had his laptop shut. There was nothing running. He had no bots running or anything. And he woke up the next morning with a phone call from NinjaTrader and said that he owed $3,800 to them because it went in a trade, CPI dropped, and he was 5 contracts long. It dropped, and it wiped out his $12,000 plus another $3,800. How that happened, I have no idea. The system should have caught that, but it never. I have no idea. He even had stops on that so that if he lost so much money on his account that it would just close everything out in case something like that would happen. And it got him. So now, not only did he lose his $12,000, but he's also going to come up with $3,800. So he lost about $16,000, and he was in bed asleep and never even touched it. So NinjaTrader has its quirks. So I would never run a bot overnight unattended like a lot of people suggest that you'll see on YouTube. I think that is just asinine to have something trading your money, or even a Apex account or UProfit account, or any of those funded accounts. I think that is just crazy because things happen. You need to be there when it's running. And the more you understand how that bot is trading, the better you are about knowing when to maybe take profit a little bit quicker or move your stops or anything like that. So that's what we do. So how do you get involved on all this? How do you get these indicators and the training to be able to use them? Very simple. You just go to the spymoney.com, and if you can pick whatever language you want. We added that to it. We have a lot of people overseas, so I made it to where you can pick your language, and it will actually convert everything, all of the training material and everything over. We are gradually putting more information in writing instead of just videos. That way you can convert it and you can read on how to do things. We're doing that as well. We're also getting ready to open up another branch in India, and we have someone heading that up for us, and we'll have a separate website for that as well. So the India will have its own website with its own language and so forth. We are in talks with someone to do that for the Latinos as well. So if you are Latino, Spanish speaking, we are going to have another site just for that as well. That'll help you. So what you do is you go to the Ninja Suite. When you go to the Ninja Suite, it's going to give you all kinds of information about how things work and what you get. Our #1 bot is the Sweet Scalper. We have a lot of people trade the bot, and I would say probably more are trading manual than they are trading with the bot, because I teach how to do it. Most people don't want to trade manual because they don't know how to trade. So what I do is teach you how to use those indicators in order to know if you should be getting in or out. And people's accounts are starting to turn green. There's a lot of people that come to me that were red, and even when they first come to me, they were still a little red, but now that they've learned how to do it, now their accounts are coming out of the red and they're getting back into the green, and they're happy about it. So it does work, and it's just a matter of how you want to do it. Here's the frequently asked questions I get a lot. Probably the #1 question I get is, can I buy the bot? No. It's a complete package. It's a lease only, and that's all you do. Now, one thing that we have done recently, that's actually really good, and I saw that, and let's go ahead and open up in another page here. And this is going to show the back end of our website. So with the machine ID, now you can go ahead and click on machine ID and click here. And this is really good. Now you can go in here and you can input your machine ID right here, click submit, and you immediately work. There is no more waiting. If like in the middle of the night, if I'm asleep, you couldn't get your machine ID until I woke up the next morning to do it. And sometimes we have people across the world. That was the inconvenience to the customers, so I figured out how that I can get my programmer and webmaster to work together and make this. So now our machine IDs are automatic. As soon as you sign up, you do this right here, and you get immediate service as far as access to the bots and the indicators and so forth. Sometimes you'll have a Windows update, and when you do that, the machine ID will mess up on you. So now, if it does, if it's maybe I'm at lunch or whatever and I couldn't do it, now it's up to you. You just go there. It's immediate. It happens as soon as you click submit. You restart NinjaTrader and it's working. So that is one of the best things we've done this year, and I had some help with an outside company on that was gracious enough to help me. Also, you have all the indicators. We don't really sell any indicators anymore on the website, just a couple. I took most of them down because I wanted to include it into the Ninja Suite. A lot of people would buy or lease an indicator and just never know how to use it. So now they're all included in the Ninja Suite, and I teach you how to use them. We do the live training. Live training is almost daily. We do that a lot, and I post the videos on there. We have the Discord room. I post a lot of the call-outs, training, the trades, show you what I'm doing and so forth. And you get a lot with it. Once you go in there, it shows some different indicators and videos and so forth. But you click on that, lease it, and I'm sure you'll be happy with it. A lot of people ask, will it work on funded accounts? It sure will. You can trade it on SIM, your NinjaTrader Live account, or a funded account. The two that we recommend are these two. If you're looking for fast money, UProfit is probably your best one because you can take money out of it daily. Apex, you can only take out twice a month. So UProfit, and actually on UProfit, I will give them credit where credit's due, is when you're using our trade copier and you're trading multiple accounts, we never have issues with UProfit. With Apex, sometimes we get hanging trades. It happens. So if you've got 10, 20 accounts or whatever, a lot of times it will hang up on you and you'll exit a trade and it'll immediately go into another trade in the opposite direction. And we don't like that. They're working on it, but right now that does happen. It's a lot better now than what it has been. Daryl's done a good job about fixing a lot of things. So he's changing things. He's doing a good job over there. I'll give him credit where credit's due as well. UProfit, these are the only two that I recommend. I used to have another one on there, and it wasn't any good. These two are the best in the business. If you're looking for something for faster money, UProfit is going to be what you want. Now, down here I give a description, a comparison of the two that you can do. Between the two, you read it, you pick the one you want. Daryl at Apex has really got the best program long term, but for short term, if you're just looking to try to make some money real fast and then maybe take the money you make here and buy more accounts here, and then you're just trading both. It would work good. UProfit has 30% off until the end of the month. Apex is doing 80% until January 23rd. This 80% off, when you do that, if you don't pass before the end of the month, they're going to continue to give you 80% off the renewals, which is really good. I think it's one of the best things they can do. You can just go in there and buy as many accounts as you want. And I think the 50,000 accounts are only like $18 or something. It's nothing to get access to $50,000. So this is really good here. UProfit being the 30%, I think is a good deal as well. When you click on these, your coupon will automatically go there. So if we click on this one, open it up, and you scroll down, you will see that it's already 30% off. It's already included on there. In my opinion, I think between these two, if you do any of these, the 50,000 is really all you need. The only problem is it's $1,100 daily loss limit, and $1,100 really isn't that much. And this is included even with your live account. So once you get a funded account, you still have to adhere to these rules, and that's what I don't like about UProfit. If they would get rid of this when you get a live account, I would like it a lot better. But this is the only thing I don't like about it. You only have to hit $2,500, which is nothing. I mean, you can hit $2,500 real quick. But again, you have that $1,100 daily loss, and a lot of times, if you're trading larger contracts and you mess up, $1,100 is not much money. But I think the $50,000 is more than enough. 6 contracts. Most people will never trade 6 contracts. Most people trade 1 to 4 contracts. So this is plenty enough right here. Your drawdown is only $2,000. I like the $100,000, but the $6,000 profit is sometimes hard to get to for some people, and they want to go in with too many contracts to get there. I think the first $5,000 profit, you can use like 3 contracts, and then over $5,000 profit, you can do more. The other thing about UProfit that is a little disadvantage, they only allow you to have 3 live accounts at one time. If they would open that up to where you could have more live accounts, I think UProfit would do a lot better. So, Lindsay, if you're watching, that is something that I would recommend. As far as the Apex, when you click on that, actually this one here, let's see here. This one, my firewall has this one blocked for some reason. But when you click on that, it will automatically put your coupon down below. If not, you can just copy it right here. And when you copy that, then that will work out good for you. So that would help you out. So again, the funded accounts work great. They do have their disadvantages and stuff. There is nothing better than a live NinjaTrader account. Nothing better. The only bad thing is if you mess up, you cost yourself money. There is no reset. But with the resets, you're going to have to trade another 7 to 10 days. With Apex, it's 7 days. With UProfit, it's 10 days. If you blow those accounts, you're done. You have to start all over and just go right back through your days and do all that, pay all that money. And where, if you have a bad day with a live account, the only thing you have to do is, either use the money you got left and trade a little smaller and build it up, or you can just put some more money in it and trade it from there. So the live account is definitely by far the best. I trade both, and I'm going to show you that here in a few seconds. As far as if you need to talk to me about it, you go up to the Contact Us. When you click on this, put all this information in. If you need to talk to me, I do call people back. Put your phone number in there, the best time, Eastern time, because that's where I am. Tell me what time Eastern time to call you, and I will try to make arrangements to call you around that time. You're welcome to ask the questions you want here. I'll answer them. If you don't need to talk to me, that's fine. You can do it that way as well. So getting through all this, it actually works really well. The Contact Us, the funded accounts, how to sign up for Ninja Suite, and it works really well. We've got a lot of people using the program, and it works well. I'm getting ready to make a course. I may do it today, and it's showing how to utilize this screen right here. This is how I trade daily. This is on my VPS. And if you don't have a VPS system, you can do that as well. And how you do that is you go up here to the search button. Actually, it's right here. And just type in VPS. And when you do that, we actually offer VPS now. It's $85 a month. So if you click on this, I've got to make some videos and such on it, but this is our Spy Money VPS. This is what I'm using over here. That's all I use. This is one screen, one monitor, and I keep my account data over here to let me know what my profit and loss is. I keep my positions tab open down here so I can make sure what positions I'm in, and then I also have my orders down here. When you trade anything, whether your live accounts or your funded accounts, you need to have all 4 of these windows open. These 3 here and this one. So every time that you exit a position, you need to look over here and make sure there's nothing hanging. You need to make sure that everything is completely closed out. This one you can do a right click and flatten everything there. This one you can do a right click and do cancel all orders. So that will help you out. The problem is people will not look at this because they're just looking at one chart, but they have no idea what's going on in their control panel. You need to be looking at this all the time. But I'm going to have a course made, and I'm probably going to give it to the public to let everybody just have it, and you can just sign up on the website and get it. I may do that today or tomorrow. It's really easy to follow. Again, this is a strategy of choice for the Ninja Suite. It's using the Profit Finder, the Scalper, VWAP, Balance, and IB. This is very good. This is probably, I'll have to say, this is probably my best strategy I've ever come up with, and it works real well. It's easy to follow. If you are a brand new trader, this is a strategy that you can watch and learn in just a few hours and know how to trade it and be ready to start trying to make money in just a day or two. It's a very easy strategy. We have different ways that we can take profit on here, and I'm not going to go into that today. But in our training in the Ninja Suite, I teach you where to enter, why to enter, and where to take profit through here. So it helps you out. If you have any questions at all, let me know. This is a long recording. Apologize for that. It's a lot of information. I'm going to get back into making a lot more recordings. It's been great having a little vacation from YouTube. I've been off for 30 days. This is the first one I've had in 30 days. So it's been great. Missed talking to a bunch of you all. If you have any questions, let me know. Y'all have a great day.